Hello and welcome! This video is a continuation to do the collections, and the one that we're focusing on today is called Prelude to War. I'm going to go as fast as I can, try to do things a little more efficient. So here it is right here. And we'll start with helmet and gloves. So if you tap on it, you can see that we need 3 different types of green helmets. You go to Shikatu and you tap on gold coin goods, and you want the tier 1. See in the top left corner for shop tier, it's tier 1. And yes, in the bottom left corner for auto absorb dark energy, you want to turn that off because otherwise it'll go to the black spirit. So I'm kind of showing you that if you have it in tier 2, it's not giving you green, it's mostly yellow and purple. So it's kind of like, oh, whoops. There we go. So now we have it set, and we should be getting greens and blues. Hey, there's a blue. Nice. So I believe it looks like we have all that we need. So let's go back to our collection. Once again, it's called Prelude to War. The first tab. And we can tap on register, and it looks like we do have one for each one. You just tap on it, tap register, and say yes. Perfect. We now have the reward, condensed dark energy times 1. So this one is done, and we have like 3 more to go. So now they want us to do helms or helmets, but now it's blue. So what I'm doing this time to make it easier is whoops. I'm doing auto fill for all of the sections in Prelude to War. So it's kind of like you should get in that habit too. And let's look and see what we need. We need Dobart helmet and the other one, they're both blue. So we'll just return back to Shikatu. There is a time where you don't want to do auto, and that is if it needs gear that you want to give to your alts, and it does get that high. So just be aware that you might want to save those things, put them in your treasure chest in the camp or not, or maybe another character, just to save them so that you can auto and you'll be fine. It's like, hey, whatever I have in here, it's good. I want it to go to my collections, it's fine. So we're doing the shop tier 1 to get a lot of blues. Oh wow, we got a purple there. That was good. And it does take a little bit of time. Now you can do auto buy, and that will just run through all the coins you have and give you a heck of a lot, but it's kind of hard to track. So when you feel comfortable using it, you can do that too. So we'll tap on register. Hey, look at that. We do have 1 blue for each one. So we'll tap on that. Tap register, confirm, and nice. Fair black stones times 20, complete. And when we finish this, it'll increase our power by 2 points, so DP plus 2, which is really good. So come back to auto register, and all those other blues and other things that we got, we'll see if it can help our other collections in this one. I should call them other books or other sections within the Prelude to War collection. So now we're looking for gloves, and I didn't catch whether it was blue or green, but we definitely got a nice amount of them. That was good. Let's go back and check it. Collection. I'll tap on helmet and gloves. I mean, it's kind of obvious it's helmet and gloves. That's what they want. So register, and you could auto register to speed it up even more, but you know, it's kind of like defeating the purpose of, well, where'd you go to get it? How did you get it? So that's why we're doing this. So we need Dobart and the other one. So I'm auto registering it. So it just fills it in. All right. Hey, nice. So we finished out the first section, and we have fair black stone and DP plus 2, get reward. Nice. There we go. Done. So we'll move on to steel armor and what's that other word? Steel armor and shoes. So that's pretty obvious. They want green armor and probably shoes for the other section. How did I know that? Maybe a little birdie told me. So Teritas armor, Agirian armor. Okay. So we would go back to Shakatu. In the top right corner, tap on the menu and head back to him. There we go. And gold coin goods. And we now need the armor. Still tier 1 because it's greens and blues here. And it looks, yeah, it looks like we got all 3 of the green armor. I think so. So let's go back and check. So we'll get out. We'll go to the menu, collection, tap on steel armor and shoes. And yep, it looks like all 3 are there. So I'm just going to auto register. And bam. Puts them in. And there we go. So that one is done. So we'll get the reward. Condensed dark energy. Nice. And by the way, if you're wondering, well, what is condensed dark energy? It is food for your black spirit. You tap on black spirit. You go to, was it dark energy? And you feed it to him to help him grow much stronger. Yeah, once you tap on black spirit, then it's dark energy at the bottom. And then you just click on one of the tabs to see where it is, and you auto select and absorb, and he has it as food. So moving on, we'll go back to our collection. Steel armor and shoes. Ooh, nice. We got the 3rd blue that we're looking for, so just auto register. There it is, bam. And the other ones got something too. As you can see, this is the most efficient way to do this, is to just auto-complete, and as you get a lot of stuff, or you can just go and auto-buy from Shakatu for 5 minutes if you have that much in coin, and then just dump it all into one of the collections and you'll get through it so much faster. But we want to be sure of what we're getting, and we don't want to waste our coins because you might have a lot of blue and green and you really need the purple and yellow next, or anything higher. And you don't want your coins to be empty and you're like, oh, I need it. So we're filling in each one of these. So steel armor and shoes is at 91. Very nice. We'll just get the reward for this guy. There we go. Okay, and this when this is done, it's also increasing our DP 2 points more. So doing these collections, it all adds up to your overall strength. So you don't want to look at it and scoff and say, that's 2 points, big deal. Well, the guy standing next to you did it, and all those other things in the game, and that equated to 100, 200 points. And that's 200 that you don't have. So that's why we do all these things. It's overall strength. There's not one thing you can do in this game to be all powerful. Oh, look, we got the blue shoes that we needed. So let's go back out. Come over to collection. Hey, what happened there? I think I did the auto. And I think it filled it in. Yeah, it did. Great. So that one is now complete. Get the reward. Yep, fair black stones, and 2 more points, so now we're up 4 points. And moving on to soldier's armor. Wow, we put a big dent in this one because of the first 2 that we worked on, so let's just tap on get reward. Ancient gold coins is what we need for Shakatu, so that's money back to us. And then condensed dark energy, nice. And we need 1 more green glove, Teritas. So we'll go back to Shakatu and get that done. Gold coin goods, gloves. Buy 10. Hope it shows the one we need. Hey, look at that. The second one. Bam. Done. We got like, what, 3 of them? Sweet. So we'll come back, collection, and auto register, and it's put in. See if others are helped, and yes they are. Nice. You can see this snowball effect of helping others in this collection, so that you're not doing it the original way I showed you in the very first collection. I literally was slow and did it on purpose to show you the process and procedure of where you get these things and how it works. But this time, if you've been watching all the collection videos as I bring them out, you'll see that, oh, we're becoming a pro at it now. So we needed all 3 of these blues. We got them. We tapped on reward. Let's go back. It looks like we need one more helm. It's a Dobart helmet that's blue. So let's go back to Shikatu. And we'll tap on helm. We leave it still on shop tier 1 by 10. And it was Dobart. So, and look at that. It has come up all the way over there on the right. Very nice. So we go back to our collection and we'll be able to auto register that in. And it's knocked out. Let's tap on Officer's Armor, get reward. And so that mini reward is there, and we need a now Talus Armor. So blue armor, let's go back. There is a lot of let's go to Shikatu to get things, and that's fine. At least it's not terribly hard to get. And look at that. We have 2 Talus Armor. So let's see if it could be used when we auto register to other sections in this collection. So no, there we go. So let's get the reward, more ancient gold coin. Look at that, money back for doing what you're doing. So Talus shoes, that is blue. So a lot of back and forth. There we go. And now it's shoes and it's blue. So buy 10. I wouldn't recommend buy singles. That'll just make you go crazy. You'd be single, single, single. Yeah, forget that. You don't got time for that. Auto register. There we go. All right. We have another one done. So we'll get the mini prize there and the grand. Was it the mini and the grand? Yeah. Oh, the grand one is the completion reward for all of these, which is another 8. What was it, AP or DP? One of those to increase your strength. So pure powder reagent, we need to get a level 1 trade workshop. So that's in your camp. So we want to go to your camp. Yep, right there. And this is the other reason why I insisted on building up everything you have when you're doing your season character. You want all of these buildings to be ready, because when you're ready to turn your gear in and start the game completely, you'll need the support of all of these buildings being as high as they possibly can be. So you really should focus on that too. So wild grass, you can gather it in camp. Looks like that's what it takes, or you can get it from node management. So let's see, did I show you? If you do gather, there's node management right there. So you can, or you can forge and just have one of your people in your camp forge for it when they're available. See the workers, there's no one waiting, everyone's doing something. If I do task complete, it looks like some of them, 29 of them, were available now. So you can go to forge and you can select one person or all of them to forge. It'll get you that yield on the bottom, rare finds of so much, and it shows you how much food it takes for them to do it. So you could send somebody off to get what you need to make that item and then go do something else in the game and come back. Or you can do the node management. So since we need more food, it's always helpful to make sure that you have your garden here. It looks like if I collect it, it will exceed the amount of food. So it's best to just, that's fine. Let's look over here at the ranch. Now, I could butcher these animals, but if you replace them, the cooldown time before they do something is pretty long. So unless you really need that food, you should leave your animals alone and just keep collecting what they give you as its food. In node management, you can go to any one of the icons. I tapped on collect all resources since there were some people that are done. Quite honestly, I should have tapped on send all workers again so you don't have to micromanage sending a person to every single node. But you would come here to one of the grass icons and you would set it up where you need a certain amount of food. This one is 2 hours. You could set it to 99, but that would probably be like a few days. See, look, if you wanted 5, it would be that much food, and it would be 12 hours. It just depends on how quickly you want that resource so you can complete the collection and get that item crafted. Now you can invest contribution points to get more of it. That is an option. But let's go to this one. Look at that. It says invest contribution points of 1. So we have 27 to use. So we're going to go ahead and just invest. And it goes up to level 10. So you'll notice as I put points into it, the amount that I'm going to get when I send someone is much higher. See, look at that. I think it jumped around 30 to almost 40 points. So you get these points to use by doing quests from people in your camp. They'll have a green icon. You do what they say, you give them what they need, and that experience goes towards giving you this currency to be able to increase the node management. So you always want to try to do the quests that are in your camp. I mean, I do, and that's why I have my node management over time. It took a while, but my node manager for my main account is completely full. Not all of them are level 10, but it's pulling in resources like crazy, and it's great. So I would like that for you too. All right, so back to what we needed. Let's see, there's our person foraging. In 47 minutes, they'll be done. You could finish instantly with stamina. There it is, 20 stamina to complete it. You tap up here, you can see you have 389 stamina, so you can do it, yeah. And there it is. There's our resource. We didn't need much, so let's come back to the trade shop and get what we needed to craft. So not the deco shop, there it is, trade shop, trade goods, and it's under resources, pure powder reagent. So there it is. We just need 1, I believe it was. So tap the plus, maybe it was 2. Oh, whoops. So we needed 2. And Nemi is going to do it for us. We leveled her up from green to blue. Her stats increased so that she would be able to do things a lot better, quicker. Maybe the amount of time it takes will go down. So she's on the case. It's 15 seconds. We could finish instantly, but come on now. It's 2 stamina. It'll be done by the time I click finish instantly. And 4, 3, 2, 1. See, she's done. So tap on it, and now she gave it to you, and you have it. So let's go back to our collection and register that item. Oh, it was 2. Whoops, my bad. There we go. Alchemy 101. Looks like we need alchemy chest from a level 3 deco workshop. So that's a building in your camp, and that was the one next door. There it is. Now you can place these buildings wherever you like. I like to put them in horizontal rows, so it's just easier to find them for me. It's just my style. So if we go to craft decorations, and was it a alchemy chest I think we're looking for? Is that under decoration? Finding where it's at. There it is. Finding where they're at is, you know it over time, but I just didn't spend a lot of time. So once again, it needs logs. You can get that by gathering with your people or getting it from node management. So you have two options, or quite honestly, you can take your character and go chop the wood yourself. But who has time for that? So let's see. Yep, that was all done. Great. It really didn't take that long. It's like, what, 15 seconds or so? So now that we have it, I think I may have misjudged. I think it needed 2 of it. You can also select more people to give you more of the resource. So that is another option too. See, there's 3 people on the case now doing it. And as you can see, 2 people are happy, 1 is not, but all 3 of them built 1 each. So task complete, and there's 3 more chests. So we have that. And if you tap on encourage all and greet all on the right hand side, it helps refresh them and make them improve their mood, and just, it's really a good habit to get into. And there it is. And there, it was 4. Yeah, I made 1 and we needed 3 more. Perfect. So Black Crystal 101. We need a Black Crystal chest, level 2 Deco Workshop. You can start to see how important it is to level up your buildings. Ours are leveled up to 10, so we're prepared. And there it is. Black Crystal chest is right below the alchemy chest. It takes logs, so we're just gonna craft, and boy did I just now forget how many we needed. But what I did in this video will take care of it. I was too busy talking. I didn't pay attention to how much we needed. Let's see, 3, 4, 5. Was it 5 that we needed? I guess so. We'll find out soon enough. I record the video and then I do the voiceover after, and it's kind of like narrating while somebody else did the gameplay, but it's really me. So, oh yes, when you tap on the Deco Workshop, it'll show you the information, like under info, of how many people you can have doing something craft wise at your building, the maximum amount of people. So that's very important to know when you need to make a lot of an item. So we put 5 in. I guess that's how much we needed. Yeah, it was 5. Perfect. So now we'll tap get reward. Done. And the last one, we need 6 more Black Crystal chests and 5 alchemy chests. I think we know how this is done since we did it individually just recently. So let's go to decoration. So craft alchemy chest, select all. We know it's 5, so we'll knock that out first. And this is kind of one where if you have the stamina, no, look at that, it's done in 4 seconds. I'll just leave it alone. So we'll tap workers and task complete, and there it is, put in your inventory. So that's done. So let's go back and decoration and Black Crystal chest. We need 6 of these, so we can only do a maximum of 5 people crafting, so we'll just have to get 1 more on it after. So go to alchemy and just double check. Yep, the 5 is done. We need 6, so we'll be doing it twice, and they're done. Perfect. Task complete. Now we have them. And we'll craft 1 more time. And Panini is on the job. Always eager. These people are great. Their moods, you give them a gift and their mood increases, and you could keep them doing tasks and they will not complain much. But when you have low level workers, they might get lazy and you need to discipline them. But as they get higher and higher, that goes away. You don't need to discipline their laziness because they're pros, they're professionals. Worker vitality just went up 20 because we finished this section of the collection. Almost done, not bad. So let's look at Refined Living. Now these are gifts. You get them from you can get them from a vendor in every town, and you can also use it to barter or bargain with Patrigio. So if you want to know that, just throw me a comment. Hey, can you show me where that's at for Patrigio? And I'll see if I have a video that focused on that section of it. But let's show you where the vendor is and how to get those gifts. So if you open up this where the people's names are and you scroll, move it up, and there it is, gift vendor. In every town there should be a gift vendor, so you just head over to them. And boy, you should know this. If you did the Forciani questline and you needed the Blue Rose Corolla, I think it's called, you know who the gift vendor is. Very well. So it looks like I need to walk around before, there we go, before his icon triggers. See, this is where all the gifts are. You can buy each one, so you can buy them individually. It says sold out when you do, so we just got what we needed. We already had it in the collection. I'm just showing you. And look at that, Blue Rose Corolla is right there too. So if you update, it'll give you a whole new set of stuff to buy, of gifts. So you can do that so many times before it refreshes and goes back to how many you have. And as you can see, almost every collection needs gifts, but you really should focus on Prelude to War. And we already gave what we needed, so let's move on and see what else do we need. So now you got an idea about the gifts. Okay, let's see, extravagant furniture. We need splendid bedside table, level 3 trade workshop. Okay, now we're and a level 3 trade workshop for the sturdy wagon cover. We just need one of each. Okay, so we'll go back to our camp. And we will go to the trade workshop, or the trade shop right there, and trade goods. And furniture. Yeah, there's the bedside table, so we'll just craft it. You already know from this video that it takes logs, and you know how to get it, so we just need one and start. And we can also go to trade goods and get the next person doing our, I think it's under product maybe, supplies, no, supplies. Sturdy wagon cover was the other thing, and that looks like it takes wild grass, so we'll just have another person start on that. One is the quantity, and there they go. And it looks like 1 minute and 45 seconds for the first thing. Yeah, we'll just complete that out, and we'll complete out the other thing. So bam, both things, we have the stamina to do it. So we got both of those items, so just we can register it, or we can go back and auto register and they just get put in. Okay, so now we can get the reward. It's the condensed dark energy reward. So now we need a decorative steel sword from a level 2 trade workshop, and a barding from Trina Knight. Oh, we're getting into a new subject now. I will go into it, but let's talk about the sword first. Let's knock that out. Level 2 trade workshop for the sword. Okay, trade goods. What is that? Products, supplies? No. Supplies, yeah. So it takes rugged boulder. There we go. So we just craft one. Panimi is on the case. She is our go-to lady to do it. So there we go. And we'll probably have her finish it out, not wait 2 minutes. I know. 2 minutes. It's just too long. So we encourage all and greet all on the right hand side, just to make sure everyone is up on their how they feel and their energy levels and all that. And if I want to give Panimi a gift, we just tap on the name, give gift. Remember, we got some, and apparently I have a lot. over time. So if you do give her a gift on the first plus, that is her loyalty, and you want it to be 100%, but how she feels is the second number where it says -60 mood. It increases their mood and makes them feel better. So giving any of the gifts will definitely help. So there we go. So now we'll go back to collection and put that decorative sword in to Prelude of War. So register item. And I really have been dreading explaining this, but I'm just going to give you the short version and more details after. There are some collections that require you to spend real money to get the item. If you have a budget to do it, then go for it. If you're free to play, then this is one collection you may not ever finish. And so to get this barding, you need 600 white pearls. And white pearls is what takes real cash to get. So there are collections that have this stipulation in it that you need to spend real money. That's just the way that this game is designed. If you have it, then you do. If you don't worry. There's so many other things in the game that'll help you become stronger, and that's free to play. So as you can see, as I go down the list, sometimes there'll be things here in the pearl shop that are worth black pearls, and you can see I have 3,298 of it, but in this instance, sadly, it's white pearls only. So if I wanted to get if I wanted to buy 600 white pearls here in the US, that would be equivalent to, let's scroll over, 410 plus 204, so that would be $15. I know it's, $14.98 is exactly how much, but I just rounded up. So for this collection, under Prelude to War, there it is right there. And for this one, that one that we need to complete it is just not going to happen. If you have the budget, then you get the reward, which is AP plus 5 more points. Don't mean to be like dangling a carrot out for you, but you should do what you can. The game will definitely have more ways for you to get stronger. So don't worry about that. And that is where this stands. So all we can do now is move on and move forward and see what else we could do in this collection. So an afternoon in Velia, we have these 3. So looks like we filled in 2 already. It was the fragrant black tea leaf. That was a gift from the gift vendor. So that's how we get that. And this one is fan-shaped flower bed, level 1 deco workshop. So we can do this. So let's go into the deco workshop, and needs to be level 1. We are level 10, so we're good. Where is that? Fan shaped up, very last one. Takes logs, so that's fine. We have it. So let's go ahead and craft. You can see Panimi is happy again. I forgot how many I needed. I guess I needed 4. So it'll take 400 and some food. And by the way, big tip, you need to be on top of your food. You need your garden doing something. You need node management, the fish icons doing something. You need your workers fishing for you. You need food always, because that is a very important concept or component, to do things in this game. Always have food. So we registered that item, and this hanging bell is a gift. So not a problem there. We know how to get it. And by the way, improving my merchantry through family merchantry takes food. So keep that in mind. And there's also a certain amount of food you get every day. So once you're out, you got to wait till the next day. But the food is very important. So let's see, where would that item be? Oh gosh, it's not the orange ones. And maybe in chair. There it is, wooden bench. Okay. And 4 of them set up. 591 food, some silver. Now, if you're wondering, hey, how do I get more silver? I have a video on my channel, how to get silver, all about what you need to do, what to focus on. If you are lost and like, hey, I don't know, can you point me in the right direction? Throw me a comment and I will put the link to where the video is to reply to you. So we want to keep their mood high, and we already got our items, so let's go back to our collection. Prelude to War, afternoon, bam, there go the tables. Nice. So this one is done. We got good black stones times 1, and looking at this last one, oh no, anything that has an icon that has a P in the top left corner, you have to pay real money to get it. So I don't think we'll be able to finish this one, but we're gonna just be completely finishing out what we can do. So we need 3 of that marble bench. We're gonna do it. So like I said, maybe for a birthday or Christmas, or maybe your parents want to give you an allowance, or maybe you have the funds because you have a job and you want to finish that collection, that's great. But for this channel and what I do, I am not going to tell you to spend real money. Only if you create a budget for yourself to do so. Don't want you in the poor farm. Please, no. It's not where you want to be. It's a great game, but if you have no internet and you can't play it because you're poor, because you spent all your money on the game, that's not good planning. So register, there we go. We'll register it in. So let's now focus on this last one, a cool ear cuff. It would be in the Pearl Shop. See, yeah, it shows you what it looks like. It's on her ear, so you'd have to zoom in. But let's see if we can go to the Pearl Shop here, the gold letter C, and Pearl Shop under miscellaneous. Oh no, sorry, appearance, and was that dance and pets, and then ornaments. And now let's just move her head so we can zero in on that. There it is, a cool ear cuff. It does take 400 white pearls. You can see what it looks like now on her ear. You can tap that to put her hair up if you need more space to see an item. And if we wanted to purchase it, 400 white pearls is $10 US. So once again, if you have the budget, go for it. If not, just pass this one by and keep going. There are so many other ways to get stronger in this game. So, Prelude to War, that is it. That's all I can show you. So that's as far as we go, and it is time to go to the outro of this video. Here we go. And on behalf of my alt character, 9th level, and myself, Magi, we'd like to say thank you. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like the videos on this channel, please like, subscribe, let people know I am always making more videos, and there are always more videos left to do. And as you can see, there's probably 19, 18, 16 more videos left to do for collection for now. So once again, thank you and good luck to you, and I will see you for the next collection. Take care. Bye now.